I could talk about the traditional life of our people and how things are passed on from generation to generation. Our people thrived on the land. They didn't survive the land, they thrived on the land. Our people called wildlife Ahsı enda in our language. And you question the value of that word. I used to wonder why my father used to crave wild meat. He would say, I want some wild meat. And as a younger person, I would sit there, and there's a store across there, across the river, and they sell beef, pork, all prepared. My father wants to go in the bush and harvest food. I couldn't understand why. But today, when I crave wild meat, it's for a reason. One day I walked into, when my parents were still alive, I walked into their house and they were cooking some moose meat. They were boiling it, and that smell in the house of fresh moose meat being cooked. An elder from another community walked in. He smelled the air. He said, he walked to the kitchen. Hey, can I have some? And my mother said, you're welcome to have some. Well, I was standing there watching, and he went to the cupboard. I thought he was going to grab a plate, but instead he grabbed a cup. The meat they had cooking was in a pot and was boiling. And he didn't grab the plate, he grabbed the cup, and he took a cup full of broth. And he stood there and waved it, and he said, this is what we're after. This is the life of the animal. And he drank it. But from that point on in my life, I found I do that today. When I cook, especially moose meat, I'll drink the broth. That just like gives you energy. It adds to your life. It gives you life. And the word Ahsı enda means something alive. So when you look at the animals from the wild compared to domesticated animals like cows and pigs and chickens and stuff, our forefathers looked at that as dead. They had no life. Here, the animals in the wild had life. They were not tame. They could do whatever they want. Whereas these domesticated animals were corralled, enclosed, and they only had one destiny, is to feed the people. They were considered dead, but the animals with life were the wild animals. Today, as I'm getting older, now I know what my father meant. He meant you want to eat something that has life. Whether it's a rabbit, a chicken, beaver, muskrat, moose, caribou, fish. When you harvest it yourself, you're harvesting a life to give you life. And that's the difference between going to the store, buying domesticated food, as going into the wild and harvesting. I just wanted to share that with you.